Well, I'm back again, and there's a new easel in my life. So that's a good thing because I can get the paintings up to a decent height and I can see them better. So the next step is I'm going to add a little bit of shadow under this shoreline, and I want to lighten up this dark blue area. It's just a little bit dark to me as ocean gets a little lighter as it gets toward the shore. So I'm just going to drop on some wet paint here and some of this ocean breeze. And like usual, we'll see where it takes us. Step back, take a look, see where we're at. To make it a little bit more blue. I'll come back a little bit with this peacock teal. Good. Just going to bring it back a little bit with some water on a wet paper towel. I like that. A little more of the ocean breeze. Give it a little definition. And a little bit more with the palette knife. I like it. I need to bring in just a little bit of white with the palette knife. Edge off the top a little bit. And lighten up that area there. One thing nice about this palette is I can change the angle. I think I'll bring it up a little bit, if I can. Maybe from here. Sorry about this. It's supposed to drop down. And it's not. Okay. We'll worry about that another time. Nice. Okay. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to edge out the shoreline and provide a little bit of shadow and definition to the shoreline. And I could use a palette knife, but I think a small brush will do the job better. Like so. What kind of brush is this? Artist Loft number 5. Okay. And I don't know the numbers of all the brushes. I just use them. Maybe somewhere along the way, people could be trained on exactly what brushes to use and how they're supposed to work. But I just use them. And I'm going to grab a little bit of black and a little bit of gray. Black, noir, and gray. And edge out this shoreline. And I'm not using much, so just going to use this mud knife here as a palette. And look at that, I already got some gray on it because I had opened up a new one. You might find this boring, but sometimes it takes time to paint, and I'm enjoying myself. We don't really have a close-up here, but you'll get the idea. I'll show you what I'm doing in just a second. Just need a tiny little bit of black. And that's what I'm using here. A little bit of gray, and a little bit of black. A little bit of black goes a long way. And I've got a pretty fine point on that brush. So, do a little blending, grab a little black, and mix it in. And that's pretty dark. Not quite black, but I don't think I want it black. I can always come over it again if I need to. And here we go. I don't know if you can see how that kind of shadowing, creating some shadow where the waves would be up against the sand or the supposed sand. All right, let's back off and see how that looks. And it's a little bit dark. I'll grab a little piece of wet paper towel here and back it off a little bit. Just like so. Acrylic paint, of course, dries very quickly, so you do have to work fast. And I couldn't do this if the whole painting was wet, but luckily it's quite dry underneath. And this is almost allowing some of the gold paint underneath to shine through, to come through. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but I've created a shadow under the waves. And it's good. Just going to back it off in a few places. Still, want it to be very subtle. And that did it. Okay. That's all I have for now. See you on the next shoot.